Well, here we are at Ed's house. We're gonna redo these cabinets and countertops. Got the old oak doors on them and Formica counters. It's a U-shaped kitchen here with a big peninsula. We're gonna redo this sucker. We're actually gonna get rid of this cabinet here so it opens up the view a little bit. We're gonna put in panels on everything, dress it all up. So this is what it looks like before, and hang on because it's going to be a change. The center stile, I took that out so it'd be usable inside, and I built a box that's going to go up here, and we're going to screw that into place so that that cabinet now comes out. I pocket screw the joints, that way it's never going to come apart. It's not just glued together, it's also screwed and glued and stapled, and it's done very well. This frame will go up. The reason I have 3 inches up here is so I have room for crown molding, and then my end panel will then go in there. You can see how that's going to look. I'm going to put skirt. Here's our crown kit. It's going to go right up here. I got it pre-assembled. That way the joints are nice and tight, as you can see here. Alright, we're about to spray this job. We've got it all masked off. We got the crown molding, the skirt trim on. We've built where the light box is going to go over here. Got all the little details you can see. You set the things back in here. Okay, we finished spraying and we're de-prepping it, and I'm putting the end panels in. Remember, this is that cabinet we cut down. You got the frame around it, you got all the trim sprayed. We have special formula that we actually match all the face frames to the doors. This is what it looks like when you put those doors in there. You can see how that finishes it off. It's just a perfect little fit there. We spray all the inside of that frame so that it all matches. I come around the side here, Keith, and show them this run here. This is the back side of a cabinet. Before it was a flat piece of plywood, and we bulldogged it and tricked it out, made it look like this. This is what you see in very high-end work, and that's what we do. All right, here we go. We got our countertop forms on. This is a strip here that holds up our forms temporarily that I put on there, and we got the. This is what the application process looks like. The customer just said it looked tasty.
Oatmeal. Hey, you gotta show them how you mix that stuff up too, man.
Yeah. Cool.
On and on.
Really, the more colors you do, the more real something like this looks. Just kind of putting some blending where it looks like big veins going through it there. That makes it look pretty fancy. You can see our chamfer, how we come up and stop it short of the crown. It's a nice little detail that we do. Same thing here. And we did custom crown molding all the way around. We dropped the original face frame. We brought down an inch so that we were able to use a taller taller crown. We put all soft close hardware on the doors. We actually milled the skirt piece right here to match the door trim. The skirt piece runs the length of the kitchen. Homeowner actually is an electrician, and he put his own pot lights in. They really glow off of this finish and bring it out. We had an old appliance garage here. We removed that and went all the way back with the counter, which kind of opened the space up a little bit, made it look good. We did a new Lazy Susan setup here so that you didn't see the hinge. So the Lazy Susan will open and all the way get out of the way. We also got rid of the little false drawer front that was right here and put in a tray cabinet so that you could put large trays and stuff in there. We did an undermount sink with the stone coat. The undermount sink really gives it a nice look. You know, it looks like you're diving into a swimming pool there. We finished this edge into a window, which is kind of difficult, but we put a piece of cap metal back there to be able to finish that edge, kind of an infinity edge. It just looks like it goes straight off. We used end panels to trim out the sides of our cabinets, so you could see anywhere where you see an exposed cabinet. We put an actual door panel on it, simply to give it a look of custom furniture rather than a box. We did a light box here. You can see we're going to put pot lights there too. Again, I use that same technique where we set the crown molding back a hair just to give it a little bit of detail. Over here, we got rid of the cabinet that was here. We opened it up. We brought the cabinet up so that we can install a fridge flush with the bottom of the upper cabinets. I mean, not a fridge, I'm sorry, a micro hood. The micro hood acts as the exhaust for the oven here, but we custom built this for them. You can see this little detail, how we capped the end of our skirt piece. Just little things like that. The devil's in the details. That's what makes the job right there. We had to modify all his drawers. The old drawers had the doors were a part of the drawer, so I cut each drawer apart, rebuilt it to make it work. This is one of my favorite parts of this job, is the end panel here, where you see the two outside corners. You see the end panel, you see the skirt piece, you see the chamfers at the equal distance. We got 1.5 inches right here. It just all looks clean. Come around the back side, you can see with the different light how it changes the color of the cabinet. But this is all dressed out in end panels. Before it was just a big flat piece of plywood, and we actually, the homeowner had a comment that he wished he would have just taken these cabinets down, but now that he sees it all trimmed, they love it, and it just looks custom. We got rid of the cabinet that was right here. It kind of blocked your view to the kitchen. It also impeded on the edge of the counter here, so when they bend down, they'd hit their head on that edge. We cut that in half, shortened that up. If you look down here, these are all trimmed out end panels. Can you show them underneath the counter there? This one over here actually gets into the back side of this cabinet. We made it be able to open and get into the back side of that cabinet because it was not usable from the other side. But I made the door panel the same as the rest of the panels, so it blended in. It didn't look like it was out of place. We put a large radius on our stone coat here. Radius is just really kind of trick out the material. It's something that would cost a fortune if you were to do it natural stone with the radius like that. But we formed this up here on site and put a big radius in. You can see the elevation change right here of the cabinets, how that looks. Boy, I'm tired just talking about what we did. Today is the day 9. We did this job in 9 days.